smash it. Big gears. Big gears.
Hey everyone, welcome to the course preview. Today we're doing Winston-Salem Sunday's race. This is the Zoe Clay GP. We're going to do one lap preview like we always do for these cross races. Check out that rubber ducky kit on the left. He unclipped right there, so super sketchy. Coming up the front drag of this thing, had to punch out a huge wad bomb to kind of get towards the front. This section of gravel right here, as you turn into the course, is extremely loose. So you kind of got to be careful. Some guys were telling me like there's always a crash right there in most races. So I definitely want to make sure I was towards the front and had a clean, safe line through that right-hander. All right, now we're dropping into the main part of the course. Oliver's going to come around me on his right. He's being really aggressive, wants to make sure he's on the front of this race. He's feeling some confidence. He did a camp here earlier this year, I think, and he said he was super excited to run this thing. So I know I need to make sure I stay on his wheel because he's going to be feeling super fast all day today. Drop into a little off-camber, single-track dirt section as we sweep around to the right into a flat grass section. Then we're going to make a 180 into the sand pit. First time running sand. You definitely want to carry as much speed and momentum as you can and just constantly just keep your pedals going. I got jumped out of the rut and had to unclip. The right side of the sand pit was the best way to go on this day. Got through there, not too bad, lost one position. Circling around this carousel. It's pretty flat right in this section, so if you can kind of just stay on the power, you can carry a lot of speed. It's a little rutted as we come through this right-hander, so if you can carry your speed, you actually do pretty well here, but I'm just kind of trying to play it safe, not to blow up too early. We actually hit a little bit more sand right through here. You want to take this inside line to kind of get away from the loose sand on the right. And then here through this more like a double track section of trail. It's slightly uphill. His rider in front of me keeps looking down. I'm not sure if he's like thinking he has a mechanical or if he's already just super gassed. I'm tired as well. Now we kind of come out of this double track and it's super flat, and you can see ahead of us we've got a flyover. Super cool. Take it with a ton of speed, make this pass, get over this thing, get back down. Really cool feature. Never done one of those before. Loved it. Definitely want to try and go faster and faster on this thing and to try and gap it. It's really cool. Back into some wide double track. A lot of roots in this section of the course. You I was really just protecting my front tire. I didn't want to have a mechanical through here. Now you drop into the most technical part of the course. It's really hard to capture on camera, but it goes straight uphill. I did not carry enough speed or momentum. That's something I got to work on. I got to work on my technical mountain biking skills and navigating these big routes. I get passed back by a few riders coming through there that had enough skill to ride through that section, and that was really what was slowing me down the most for this course. So now alarm bells are going off. I'm like, oh no, I've already lost a few spots. I'm not on the podium anymore. Definitely want to try and get towards the front right here. This part of the course was a little bit of a breather. Getting passed by some faster riders. There was a couple dark horses out on this course today that we hadn't got to race with before, so you weren't really sure, are they gonna blow up a little bit later? Are they that strong? Are they sandbagging? We weren't really sure, so you kind of just have to ride your race this first lap and kind of put in the biggest effort that you're willing to do to kind of get through the front and really get establish your position. All right, coming through some more single track. Really fun part of the course right here. That's a bit of a roller. I decided to kind of take it wide, and then there's a little bit of a berm right there and kind of roll off the berm. Now we hit the log barriers. Get through those pretty quick. Jump back on the bike, get a good remount. I say that I can't get clipped in, I'm pretty sure, on the left side. And then now we drop right into what I consider like the back half of the course. Super fast, really fun section. You kind of just mob this whole thing right here. Some of these corners have a little bit of a speed limit, and it's kind of off camber, so you really want to make sure you're not sliding out or kind of jumping your wheels. Flat section as we come down and left in between the two ponds. In hindsight, I should have spent a couple more watts right through here to kind of make sure I was staying on these guys' wheels. Two different lines you can choose from. You can pick the upper line or the lower line. I chose the lower line the majority of the race. You had to slam on your brakes right there at that 180 anyways. So I feel like it was just wasted momentum when you did the top line. Really fun, off camber, ton of roots right through here. A little bit of a riser to get up out of this thing. And then now we are climbing out of the pond section. You want to dodge a couple roots right there. Hard to capture on camera, but this is it's a pretty sustained little climb. It hurts pretty bad. Multiple line choices through this section to get up over the top. And I'm breathing super hard, trying to stay on these guys' wheels, trying to not let them get up the road. This part of the course kind of just mellows out just a little bit. Come through a couple twisties. This was pretty loose, fluffy, loose pine straw. A little bit of a bump right through here as we make this little S chicane. And then now it's back on the power as hard as you can. Again, hindsight, I should have spent a little bit more watts right through here instead of coasting. You drop down into a sweeping left and right-hander. You want to be careful not to hit the gate right there, and you're back on the asphalt. You want to kind of arc through the gutter, and then now you're on the long uphill straightaway of asphalt. This was probably 6%, 5 to 6% uphill, I think. It was a long section of pavement. I really used this to kind of, for my skill set, to reel a couple guys in and get back through the field. But this thing is long and sustained. You really want to make sure your effort is judged pretty well right here. Again, coming through this right-hander, really loose section. You really just don't want to overcook it right here and then go down and kind of either get a mechanical or get hurt going down through that. So you just want to play it safe. This section again is we're coming back through the start-finish line to wrap up the first lap. Super flowy. Get back on the pedals as quickly as you can. And that is a course preview, guys, for the Winston-Salem Sunday race, the Zoe Clay GP. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be posting the full race of this one as well, so you can watch the flyover and the sand pit all a bunch of different times. Appreciate you watching.